Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Friday night. Glenn, what will tonight's show bring today? Man, we brought the heat yesterday, man. It got a little, we got some F-bombs being thrown around. It was getting a little lively. It was fun, man. It was fun.
Let the games begin.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of talked about it yesterday as we were closing out the show. Thanksgiving's over. It's time to start getting some work done, man. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there was some news today. The Dodgers.
Surprise, surprise.
But, you know, I read that. They were talking about that last week, as a matter of fact. That it was more than likely that the Dodgers were going to, good God. What is up, Johnny? I see our regular cast of characters out there. Benji, thank you for the kind words. Yes, it is a channel for the fans, by the fans. Absolutely. I love that. That's a great line. Thank you, Benji. Yeah, they were talking about the Tommy Edman extension last week. It was a matter of time, but man, how much money does LA have to spend? Wow. And there's, of course, more deferred money. What's up, Christian? Good to see you, man. I mean, goodness, it's all going to come due at the same time, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. Hey, had a great Thanksgiving. It was fun coming on here last night after all the festivities were done and talking to everybody. It was a good job. Hopefully, Paul Fong, you had a good Thanksgiving yourself. What's up, Dilly? But yeah, what's going to happen, guys? Look, stuff's going to start going now. You're going to hear a lot of news stories. You're going to hear rumors. It's going to be our job, though. You know, we got to make sure we understand who's putting that message out there. You know, you want to weigh whether or not it's credible. You know, you just don't want to believe everything. I mean, there's a guy out there named Mick on Twitter talking about Juan Soto going to the Boston Red Sox. I mean, again, you can't go out there and say that stuff. That's just dumb. What's up, Wasteland Studios? Yeah, again, you just got to be careful in what you're reading out there. A couple of things happened today. I guess Alonso, right? I guess Alonso is being talked about going to the Giants. Supposedly, I think Heyman brought that up. We're going to have to try to find that. Maybe I'll be able to find it in his Twitter or in the New York Post. But again, the Heyman disclaimer. Take it for what it's worth, guys. Take it for what it's worth. Mark Fison, did you see what he happened to say today, Glenn, about who the Giants are in a hot pursuit of?
Willie Adames?
Nope.
No, not Willie. Oh, it sounds like Willie. Would it be
No,
Roki?
it doesn't sound like Willie. No.
Roki?
No.
Oh, well, then you just threw it right by me.
Here we go. It's right there. Burns, who turned 30 last month, while Snell will be 32 next week. The Giants, who now must replace Snell in the rotation, are believed to have significant interest in Corbin Burns.
Corbin Burns, Eric.
Hey, how about that? We were talking about that guy, as a matter of fact, right?
Jeez.
Marcus, what's up, Marcus? Feel the burn. Absolutely. So, guys, maybe some things are starting to fall into place here, right? This is kind of what Buster Posey has been talking about, right? But Buster Posey, the entire time, both him and Zach have been saying pitching and defense. All right. So if the Giants can land Corbin Burns, we're starting off on the right foot. Would you agree, Glenn?
Yeah.
Dude, don't start already. We're not even 10 minutes in. We're not 10 minutes in, and you're already poo-pooing Corbin Burns. Come on, man.
I'm not poo-pooing.
You're poo-pooing.
No.
What was it? Oh, come on. Sasaki, yes. Sagano, not so much. I'd rather spend it somewhere else. Benji. Look at this. I would not be disappointed.
Thanks, SF.
Gioni!
It'd be a big sign. It'd be a good signing, I guess, Eric.
It's going to be a great signing. He's younger than Snell by 2 years.
Be a good signing.
I think that would be fantastic. Again, pitching and defense. If you got Burns and Webb, you're looking good, right? Well, let's just say that. You're looking good. If you could add Sasaki to that, come on, man. We're doing something. 100% we're doing something there. Who is it that I just saw? Gioni is in here. It says Alonso and Burns to the Giants. I'm not, again, Marcus. I know Dilly. You guys are huge on the Alonso thing.
Well, I can smell some dilly. Yeah.
I don't know, man. There you go, LD. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there's Dilly. I knew he was going to respond to that.
Alonso and Burns. I don't see that happening.
It might, but
Can't see that happening.
I'm just saying. I was looking at his numbers earlier today. The strikeout rates keep going up. I know. Look, he's a middle of the order bat. I get it. Niner Empire. What the hell? What was I just freaking? What the hell? Come on, Niner Empire. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, Niner.
Come on, Eric.
Damn, dude.
Oh, boy.
Damn. But anyways, Alonso, I don't know, man. Yes, he's the threat. I get it. He's a threat. But man, he's going to strike out too much for me. Again, this is just me. No, man. I don't know, man. I don't like the Alonso. I don't like the Alonso. I like Burns. I would much rather try to freaking trade for Vladdy. I know it's a tall ask, but I think it could be done. We talked about it last night.
They may have to.
Glenn, this is right. I talked about this yesterday.
May have to.
Getting him and getting the extension are two different animals, correct?
Well, two different animals, but they go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand, but they're two different animals. The one being, I think the Giants have the players where they could trade for Juan Soto. I think they can. I think they could do it. I think if you give them a Harrison and a Luciano, you got them. I think you got them. You don't want to Giovanni. I'm telling you, you don't want to compare that. It's going to be bad. Giovanni, unless you are pro Juan Soto, you do not want to go down that path because it's going to be ugly. Anyways, here we go. If you could trade, the career numbers, exactly. It's ugly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Alonso is good, but when you comparing him to Juan Soto, it's a bloodbath. But I can do that if you want. I'll bring it up. But what I was saying, I'd much rather instead of Alonso. Oh, you want to do Alonso versus Vladdy okay? You want to do that? All right, we could do that. How about since 2019? You want to do that? Okay. Let's take a gander at this, guys. But I think Vladdy. Don't you think Vladdy's better than? Would you rather take Vladdy over Alonso? Right? Come on, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? No-brainer.
Yeah.
But the key is, can you entice him with an extension?
What do you think, Anthony? Can we steal him away?
That's going to be I think we can get him, but will he stay? That's the key, man.
Anthony, are the Blue Jays ready to move on? What is going on in Toronto? They wanted Soto. He's not even in the talk now, the conversation. It's being whittled down. Are the Blue Jays, what are they going to do? They were going all in on a lot of players, and I think it was contingent on a Juan Soto deal. Now, Anthony, what are you going to do? What are you doing up there in the Great White North?
Let me make sure I got this one right. Did you want to compare Alonso and Vladdy? Okay, that's what I thought. Interesting. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, you're already going to know who this is. You already know who this is. Just by putting these numbers up, you're going to know who this is. All right, here we go. You want to compare Alonso and Vladdy? Here we go.
I might get this
Let's
one
make
right.
some moves, TC. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. I agree. LD, Soto's coming to San Francisco. Let's go. Here we go. Numbers. Can you guess who's who? I mean, it's pretty damn easy. Yeah, I'll do Giovanni's as well. This is Vladdy and Pete Alonso. Come on. You already know which one's which, right? Just look at the batting average and you already know who it is. But they're pretty damn equal.
Junior's on the right. Junior on the right?
No, Junior's on the right. Yeah.
Or
Alonso's got a yeah. There you go. Vladimir on the right.
There you go.
Alonso on the left.
Yeah.
Of course, Alonso's got a few more home runs, but look at that batting average. RBIs, almost 80 more for Pete. On base percentage, look at that on base. I like that 363.
100 less plate appearances, and look at that, 200 hits, 150 hits more, Eric.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
Because he's a little bit. He's got a better eye. Vlad Jr. has a better eye.
He just drives.
What's up, Vince? Come on, Buster, make some moves. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Anthony, real quick, says trade talks are not happening right now because nobody knows what's going on. I would agree with you. A lot of teams say they're going to trade Vlad Jr. So we'll see. I think it's going to happen. I think so, man. I think the first thing that has to have the very first, of course, everyone. Look, I'm not breaking anything like breaking news here, but Juan Soto has to go. Once Juan Soto is gone, then it's gonna be pretty damn incredible. But OPS plus, very similar. Again, OPS plus, guys, take into consideration the ballpark, because if you're in a ballpark that's small compared to a ballpark that's huge, you want to take that into consideration. So they do, and they're pretty damn equal. OPS, a little bit of a slight advantage to Junior. Slugging a little bit more because he's got more home runs there with Pete. On base, I love the on base. Now, don't get me wrong, 339 for an on base is not bad, but that 363, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
His home run production, if he was Giant, that would slip a little bit, Eric.
It would slip a little. That's why I want a professional hitter. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, guys? I want a professional hitter. It's not just about the home run. Please, guys, listen to me. Baseball, the game of baseball, right? It's more than just the home run. It's about the situational hitting. It's about getting that key hit. It's about sometimes, hey, don't worry, Alex. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Hey, dude, yesterday was Thanksgiving. That's a good excuse. Don't let it happen again. But there's more to baseball than just the home run, man. How about a gapper? How about a hard hit ball down the line? How about just a single with a guy on second base and scoring that run? How about that, man? There's nothing wrong with that. There is that. That's why I want Soto. I don't want Soto for the simple fact that the guy can hit the ball over the fence, which is awesome. But good God, man, the guy can hit. Vladdy, he can hit. I want guys that can hit. Give you a professional at-bat, man. That's what I want. I don't want a guy that's going to go up there and strike out. I'm tired of it. We've seen it too much in San Francisco over these last couple of years. These last 2 years, the strikeouts have been just ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm. The two factors, strikeouts, can't hit with runners in scoring position, can't score runs.
Yeah, I saw that, Anthony. I did not know that. Thank you for that information. I didn't realize the Giants leased the land that Oracle Park sits on. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, come on. Hepatitis. Lamont Wade gives pro at bats. I guess technically we can't argue.
He does.
Can't argue.
Yes, he does. Hepatitis C, you are correct.
His numbers stink, but he'll give you an at bat.
He will drag out an at bat, which is fine. But the problem is he just he doesn't get those key hits when it matters.
Not
he
at
just
all.
Doesn't.
Not
the last couple of years, and additionally to that, the guy seems to get hurt a lot. His lower half seems to always get hurt. It's always a hamstring with that guy. I know the knee issue was a little bit weird, but then he's also had a couple of hamstrings.
There you go, Niner. Smartest thing to do right now is trade Webb while his value's sky high. You'll have a bidding war.
No.
Yep. Yes, you will.
No, I'm not saying no. The no is in don't trade him. You need pitching. Buster Posey has said this over and over, pitching and defense. All these other things that we're talking about with Alonso and Vlad.
Eric, maybe they get Burns, they get Sasaki, and they get Sagano. And then you don't need Webb. Webb pays us a price in another position. I like it.
No, you need.
I'm
you know why you need Webb
tonight.
Listen, I'll tell you why. Webb and Burns, that is your leadership for your rotation. Those are your guys who are going to lead the way, right? For your pitching staff, both in the starting rotation and also in the bullpen. They're gonna be the guys.
Oh, come on,
right?
Man.
You need that, especially with young guys, because if you're gonna get Sasaki, you need a veteran to help Sasaki. Birdsong needs a veteran. If they keep Harrison and don't trade him, he is going to need that veteran presence. It's huge. Look, you got to be careful. Yes, we could talk about these. So we could talk about Alonso and Soto and stuff. It's exciting. I get it. But Buster Posey the whole time has been saying pitching and defense. Who has the better defense? Now, is Vladdy? How's Vladdy's defense at first? Glenn, you might be able to speak to that better than I can. I don't know how his defense is at first. Is it okay? Decent?
Listen,
So?
Vladdy.
Hold on, I know how to do this.
Vladdy and Pete, neither one of them are, staggering with the glove. It's all about the bat.
Let's take a look. Yeah, of course, I get it. But does he have some defense? That's what I'm just. Let's look at it. I'm going to look at his. His range is god awful, but his arm strength is good. The arm strength of the first baseman to a certain extent. He's at a 3. Minus a. That's not good. Oh, goodness gracious. Whew. I'm just looking at his baseball savant, and boy, Vladdy looks really good as far as the bat's concerned. Skaters get Burns ASAP. Yeah, let's see, man. Mark Fison is reporting that the Giants are heavy on him. I guess that's a good word to use, right? They're heavy on him.
Doesn't mean
Vlad's defense stats are bad. Yeah. So is Alonso's. Here, let's take a look. You guys want to hear? Let me do both of these guys here.
Don't believe everything you're reading, Eric.
All right, here we go.
Believe it when I see it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, you just got to take the source, man. Let's see Alonso. Man, Alonso's just as bad. Okay, here, let's take a look. Huh. You guys want to take here? Let's look at their baseball savant page. Let's go Pete Alonso first. Pete Alonso, here we go. Yes, his spray chart pulls the ball. He's a pull hitter. It'll play at Oracle Park. I get it. Okay. Then you got all his batting numbers. Bat speed is great. His squared up, not so much. His chase, okay. His whiff percentage is almost average. His K percentage, below average. He'll take a walk. His base on balls percentage is you're getting close. It's good. Here's your average. There's your great. And that's right. His barrel rate percentage is up in the great. His bat speed is great. Hard hit percentage, getting close to great. And there's his fielding. Gee. Gee. It's not very good. All right. So let's take a look at Vlad's, man. Vlad. Ooh.
There's a lot of debate in the chat tonight on how to build a ball club, Eric.
Oh, absolutely. There should be. There should be. Everyone's got different. Everybody has a different opinion on how they think they should do it. All right, here we go. That's Vladdy. Again, arm strength much better than Alonso, and his range is exactly the same. And his sprint speed, at least he runs. He's average. He's average, at least when he runs. I would take Vlad over freaking Soto in a heartbeat, or over Alonso in a heartbeat.
What are we talking about, man?
Come on.
Of course. You can't argue this one.
Come on.
Eric and I on the same page for a change. This is great. We're making headway. We're making headway.
How about that? But again, which one would be easier? Which one would be easier, to get Alonso or a trade for Vlad? I think both of them would be pretty damn hard. Both would be pretty damn hard.
Harrison and Taylor Rogers for Bichette. I don't think that gets it done.
Wait, who said that? I'm missing that.
Hey, your old buddy.
Hit it up.
Your old buddy Jesus. There he is.
Pete Alonso has proven track record, and Eldridge is not ready. Trade Harrison and Taylor Rogers for Bichette. It could get it done. But the problem is, who would you rather? Well, the need is shortstop. Jesus? You might be able to just to trade Harrison for straight up for Bichette, to be honest with you.
What?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so. Honestly, I think you could trade up Harrison straight up for Bichette.
You think the Blue Jays are trading off of Bo Bichette? Bo Bichette for Harris.
Bo Bichette only has 1 year left.
Anthony, you in here? Anthony, what do you think?
He only has. Oh, here, let me see. Yes, Anthony, correct. They're both looking for a payday, 100%. Okay, Anthony, talk to me, man. I think I know where you're going. Would you pay both of those guys? Would you pay Bichette $300 million and give Vladdy somewhere around $4 million? Would you that?
I don't think Anthony's going to come in on Bichette for $300 million.
Rogers has a contract of $30 million. You talking about for the next 2 years? I'm telling you, I think you might be able to do something there.
Yeah, Josh.
They're not going to get Adames. No way. He doesn't follow the script. They would rather go with Ha-Sung Kim than Adames. He's defense, man. That's what they've been talking. Oh, Johnny, I think they would, man. Again, it's about control. Bichette only has 1 year left. Either he walks and they get nothing, or they can trade him and get a controllable, good player for relatively cheap. I'm telling you, I would guarantee you Harrison could get you a Bichette. If they're willing to move off of him.
I don't think so. Johnny hits it on the head. Career 294.
It doesn't matter. He's got 1 year left of control. That's what you got to look at. Those numbers mean nothing when you have 1 year of control. That's the problem. That is the problem. Unless they extend him.
Well, what are we talking about? I thought Kim was coming here. It's a moot point again, isn't it?
No, it's okay because you can move Kim to second base and put Bichette at shortstop.
And what are you doing with Fitzgerald?
He could be your super utility guy off the bench.
A super utility.
Yeah. He can play the outfield and he can play the infield. 100%. I would do that in a heartbeat. Oh, speaking of which, there may be a little, hey guys, there may be a little wrinkle in this thing too. Guess who's going to get guess who's flying to, matter of fact, guess who's already here in California?
Soto.
Ha-Sung Kim.
What?
Not Ha-Sung Kim. Sung Kim.
Is he the smoker or the non-smoker in the family?
The non-smoker.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly the guys that got a hell of a glove.
There you go.
And he runs like the wind.
Sign them both, Eric.
Get the Kims. Corner the market, right?
Listen you get to the Rogers. Get the I smell
Listen
it.
to this.
I like it.
If you get both Kims and you got Lee, look, one thing you're doing. Think about this. Both Kims. Both Kims are defense first, right?
Benji.
Then you got Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, he's supposedly going to get posted. I don't know if they're related, to be honest with you. But again, you guys could, you got the Kims up the middle. And then you got, can you imagine that? Hey, look at this. The middle of your freaking defense, you got Bailey, the Kims, and Lee in center field. That'd be kind of cool, man. That'd be kind of cool. Again, that's doing the whole defense first stuff.
No, don't get me going on Bailey tonight.
Bailey's fine. Bailey will be fine.
The script. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Paul. At least you're cornering one of the markets. If you can't do anything with the Japanese, then do something with the Koreans. Maybe. Again, that's an option. But would I rather have Bichette? 100%. Would rather have Bichette. Would rather have Vlad. Would rather have Soto. I mean, but
anybody else?
Yeah, right. Hey, I think that's okay. I think that's great. Hey, Glenn, that's okay. Let's just go trade for Vlad and Bichette and go sign Soto. We're done.
Yeah, why not? Surprised
that's all we got to do.
Get it done.
That's all. Jesus, no, you're not going to save $30 million because the Giants are going to have to pay portions of that contract. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
There you go. Exactly, Benji. That's right. That's what it's about. Unless you could get Sasaki. If you could get Sasaki, man. Woo-hoo! Woo!
I still,
Woo!
Eric, I don't know what it is. Time is ticking along. Time is fleeting for us, but I still think when all is said and done, I think the Giants surprise and underachieve.
Think so? Why do you think that?
Big Eric, proven track record of the organization.
It's a different organization right now.
Yeah,
it's not
Farhan. It'll be the
it's
same old
Farhan.
Giants. Hey,
no.
Hey, if we get Burns and sign Bichette, I'll be the first one to go, holy smoke, it's a new beginning. But Eric, I don't expect.
Glenn.
In fact, I don't even think Corbin Burns ends up a Giant.
Listen to me. You didn't see any of this under Farhan.
Corbin Burns signs with the New York Mets, Eric.
Prior to Farhan, Bobby Evans made trades. Brian Sabian made trades. It's a different front office. You cannot judge this baseball operations group the same as Farhan. It's totally different. Totally different. Until he is done with the offseason, we can't come to any of those conclusions. But this is where I got it from. Greg, it's Mark Fison. Hold on, I'll show you. There's where it's right here, talking about Burns turns 30 or had turned 30. Snell's going to be 32 next week, so he's 2 years younger. Giants now must replace Snell in the rotation, are believed to have significant interest in Burns. Again,
look up.
Mark
way up.
Feinson. That's where I got it from.
There
we go.
He's not the Boston DJ anyway. Spreading rumors last night.
Nice one, Mike. I like it. I like it. Dude, Mike, that was great, man. I love it. Oh, man.
Who said that, Eric?
You never heard of that phenom in North Korea?
No, who said that?
Mike.
Mike who?
Mike.
Mike who?
Mike.
Michael.
Man, that dude from North Korea, I've heard about him. I heard, I think, as a matter of fact, I think John Heyman said that Holy Fuck is pretty damn good from North Korea. Fantastic glove, switch hitter. He can also pitch. He's amazing. Thank you, Mike.
Michael Hunt. There you go. Skater says Giants need the Celebrini of baseball. We have the Celebrini of baseball, Eric.
Speaking of which,
we have the Celebrini of baseball. His name is Eldridge.
You need to get up. You need to get up on them shark bites because the Sharks are doing something, man. Woo. They're doing something. Anyways, Niner Empire. Everyone in this front office was part of the organization last year. They didn't bring anyone in from the outside. Niner, listen, I've talked about this before. Buster Posey is going to bring in people that he knows and that he trusts. And who does Buster Posey knows and who does he trust? Well, it's going to be guys that he's worked with under this organization, right?
No, thanks, Anthony.
Let's talk about this. Niner Empire. We had 6 years of Farhan Zaidi. This guy was from the outside. He brought in people from the outside. What did the San Francisco Giants do under Farhan Zaidi with guys from the outside? They didn't do a damn thing. They sucked. Now Buster Posey is back. And he's bringing back some of the people that he knows and that he trusts. Matter of fact, some of those guys have some winning pedigree. Let's not forget, Bobby Evans worked right underneath Brian Sabian. He was the vice GM or the assistant GM under Sabian during those World Series runs. I'm okay with having him as advisor. Manician. Here's one thing you got to hold on. You got to be careful with Manician because he might be able to do something. We don't know, because remember, Farhan was doing everything. Farhan has driven this club into the ground, and now they're gonna have to figure this out. So I'm not too worried about what Posey is going to do with guys who have been associated with this organization. He's got a different philosophy. I think everybody understands it. He's brought in Randy Wynn. He's brought in Bobby Evans. He's brought in his agent when he was a player. He's going to be leaning on some of the old guard. Hey, I'm good with that, man.
Come on, Logan. Eldridge is more like Will Smith level talent, not Celebrini. Come on, man. Holy cow. What? Oh my God. Eric, why is everybody poo-pooing on Eldridge all of a sudden? Like he's like a forgotten guy over there. Oh, he's nothing. Trade him. Trade him. He's only a Will Smith talent.
I know what it is.
Come on.
It's because we've seen it before as Giants fans. We've seen it before where you got these prospects who are touted. Oh, they're going to be the next best thing. And next thing you know, they don't pan out. They just don't.
I'm in on Eldridge, man.
So am I. I want to see what he could do. But I'm telling you what, if a team is coming and saying, hey, we want to trade this guy, would you guys trade Eldridge? Depending on who that person is.
No poo-pooing today.
If a team comes to the Giants and wants to trade for Eldridge, it's going to be dependent on who the hell they're trading. Because nobody.
Maybe somebody will buy the White Sox, move them to Montreal. That wouldn't be so bad, would it?
You would love that.
Hey, quit poo-pooing.
Yeah,
right on, Wasteland.
Man, you started it. You started it. You poo-pooed freaking Corbin Burns, man.
I'm not poo-pooing Sagano.
Come on.
We'll see.
Dodgers have Ovechkins and Gretzky. Everybody is tradable. Yes, I agree, Jesus. Everybody should be again, depending on who you're getting back. That's what it's going to matter. Exact. Hiroku, 100%. Christian Arroyo, Chris Brown, Tyler Beatty, Kyle Crick, Angel Villanova. Guys, I heard that guy's handy with a pistol. Who else? God, I mean, he's Melvin tradable. He goes, I hate the idea of an owner being Pobo. Makes me wonder if the Johnsons wants to sell the team. Well, now, now that I would agree with it. That is a little bit weird because he is an owner, but I'm not going to look. I am not going to doubt.
We've never gone down that road, Eric. You name the player of baseball operations, one of your owners. What have they got up their sleeve?
Don't know.
Is there a reasoning for that?
I don't know. What's up, Cameron?
Guy with no experience. It just smells fishy.
What's up, man?
Smells fishy.
Maybe. I guarantee you, Alex, if he doesn't have a no trade, I guarantee you Ohtani would be tradable. If a team came with him and offered him whatever, half the roster, I guarantee you they might entertain it. Just saying. But I think he's got a no trade clause, so you ain't got to worry about it. Just like Matt Chapman can't be traded because he's got a no trade clause.
LD says he thinks an owner that is a Pobo, player of baseball operations, is a good thing.
I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
I don't like it, Eric. You know why?
Why?
It's tougher to fire your buddy, your co-owner.
I see what. Yeah. I get it. I get LD. Bacon Tree. What is up? He does not have a no trade clause in the main clause, so Ohtani could immediately opt out. That's what it is. Gotcha. Thank you, Bacon. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't know if he had a no trade. I know there was something with the something with Andrew Friedman's in there, right? Right. The GOAT is not tradable. Period. Johnny Boy Johns. Look, got Dodger fans out there. They're like, no, they ain't traded. Hey,
you never know.
You
Thanks,
never
buddy.
know, man. Posey is making what was it? Made nothing major, just enough to stay outside the cellar. Nobody wants to buy a 100 loss team.
Fried's going to go to the Blue Jays. You watch.
Think so?
Yep.
No, look, Ohtani isn't going to go nowhere. I'm just saying, if a club comes to the Dodgers and it's something absolutely out of this world, and I'm talking maybe, let's say 5 years down the road, right? 5 years down the road, you never know.
Guys, tomorrow night I'm bringing a notebook. I'm bringing a notebook over here to my studio, which is in the living room. And tomorrow night, what Eric and I are going to do, whether he likes it or not, we're a week out from those meetings, Eric. So I think Eric and I should make the list. Who's going where? Stick with it once and for all.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
Well,
I can't. You want to do it? That's cool.
Because
it's all conjecture. You know what I'm saying?
Why you just like using that word, conjecture?
It is. I mean, and I guess it's okay, but it just, I don't know. Because you just never know. That's the problem. Pete Alonso, let's go, says SF. Okay. All right. Free agency show. I've been waiting. Okay, fair enough. Logan wants. Okay, I guess we could do that.
They want the free agency show, Eric. I'm telling you, I read the fans, man. I read the fans. I am one.
Fair enough. All right. Okay, hold on. How about I do a poll? Let's see. You guys chat.
I don't need to do no poll. What are you talking about?
Chat. You guys are going to determine what we talk about tomorrow. Do you want us to do? What is that? Free agent predictions.
Right on, Logan. Hope that's not Logan Webb.
You better watch out.
Eddie says, would we trade Bryce Eldridge in any package, any deal? Last night, Eric said he'd throw him in a deal to get Vladdy.
Who's that?
Or was it Greg? One of yous.
Greg? Ooh, I don't think it's going to take that, though. Honestly, I don't think it's going to take that. I don't think it will take Eldridge to get Vladdy. 1 year of control. 1 year of control. I'm telling you, it's not going to take all. Look, it's going to take something, but it's not going to take your best. It shouldn't.
Right on, SF. There you go.
All right, here we go. Holy crap. Looks like it's going to be overwhelming.
A free agent show tomorrow night.
That's what it sounds like. Bacon Tree, if the Giants want to corner the Korean market. There it is. I already talked about that. There's the Haesung Kim. You got Haesung and Haesung Kim can help that. Then you may have a shot to get Kim Do-young, one of the best Korean position players in a long time.
Right on, Alex. Probably.
Bacon Tree. There you go. I was talking about it. If it's again, I think if I'm not mistaken, Haesung Kim is supposed to be a fantastic glove, so to speak.
Anthony, that's what I'm hearing too. That's exactly what I'm hearing. I got my ear to the radio every day.
Right on, Anthony. Dude,
Sportsnet.
Keep bringing it, man. I love it.
Sportsnet Radio talking a lot of big names today, Eric.
Gianna, do free agent poll tomorrow, and we will write down each team. We will all. Oh, okay.
There you go.
I like it.
I'll record this.
How about we do that? How about we? Okay.
I'll record the stream, and I'll have I'll have it all saved.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Can't trade Wilmer. Nope.
Oh, let's see this year. Trade one. There you go. Did you see? You saw that one, didn't you? Trade Wilmer and Tyro for a.
Well, that wasn't the one I was laughing at, but that's good too.
Bucket of baseballs. There we go.
Hey, Bacon Tree. There you go.
Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? Giants versus global. Korea versus Japan, new rivalry. Yeah, that could be. Take the rivalry to a whole new level. Absolutely, that would be something. All right, here. Let me take a look at Twitter. I'm going to see if anything is breaking. I ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah, Giovanni. Should be a lot of fun tomorrow night.
Max
The
Kepler.
floodgates. People are going to have 101. Geez, can you imagine how many opinions we're going to have on each player?
Oh,
Jeez,
wow.
It's going to get out of control tomorrow night.
Tomorrow is going to be nutty.
Oh, my gosh.
Tomorrow is going to be nutty.
Oh,
my goodness. Dixon. No, I did not hear that. Interesting. Okay. Sounds like a fun stream tomorrow. Yeah, Giovanni it's going to get a little bit weird.
yeah.
Always, Joshua. Always. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. It's starting to cool off. You know what that means. All right. What else we got in here? Logan, you're with the Sagano hype train. Okay, got it. By the way, guys, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be starting on a new video. I might be able to get it done in one day. We'll see. Can you guess what it's going to be about? Can you guess?
Burns?
Stay tuned. You'll find out.
Burns?
No, it's not going to be Sagano.
Sagano? There you
No.
go. I didn't want to say it. I wanted to let somebody else do it.
No.
Oh, thanks, Markatna.
No. We here on Giant Sports Talk Live, we big game hunt. No, Joshua. No.
Big game hunt or Michael Hunt?
We're big game hunters here on Giant Sports Talk Live. As proven with some of my other videos. I think you guys have seen it. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Feels like a waste of time, but we all do it. I already got the Soto video. It's going to be a new one. It's not going to be Soto. Yeah, I know. I knew you were going that way, Joshua. It's all good. Anyways, big game is Soto. Yeah, there's another big game out there. I think it is, Gonzo. I think Survivor. No, not Survivor Series. Don't they call it War Games? Or is it the same? I don't know. Honestly, Gonzo, I've heard War Games. Is War Games the same as Survivor Series? I have no idea. What Alonso's contract? You know what? Let me look. I think Sport Track has that. I know they had it for Soto, which was a little weird. It was way low. Come on. Where the hell is it? Search. Let's see what do we got here. What is this? That's arbitration. Usually they have. What the hell is it? Wow, they don't have one? Hold on. Market value. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is from Sport Track, guys. Interesting. Average annual salary $29 million a year. They're looking at 6 years, $174 million. He's ranked 15th in MLB, number 1. At first base. What do you guys think about that? Sound about right? Does that sound about right, guys? Sagana to the Giants 10-hour Glenn show. Yeah, there they did. 10-hour Glenn solo live stream. There you go.
I don't know about 10.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be all over that.
You be all over. You take care of that one.
I'll be all over that. Yep.
Darren, the Little House on a Prairie episode that mirrors the Giants offseason video? No. That's pretty good, Darren. That means you listen. You are a regular here on Giant Sports Talk Live. If you're pulling out Little House on the Prairie stuff, dude, you know.
Look out, Albert. The old snake ball's ready to bite.
Yeah.
I was just watching that episode before the show.
Okay.
My
I think the
TV
Giants
shows the same like 7 episodes over and over.
I think the Giants are in on Slick McBurney. I think we're going to be in safe hands.
Slick McBurney.
Soto to the Giants. I like that idea. There you go. You would
Slick
give Alonso
swing,
7 for
baseball.
200? 7 years, 200? How old is he right now? 30 or 30? What's his age right now? Honestly, I don't even know.
Bailey, Wisely, Harrison, and Sable for Vladdy. Okay, LD. Then who you putting behind the plate?
It don't take no. It won't take that much, man. I'm telling you. Harrison and Luciano.
LD's coming in with Bailey, Wisely, Harrison, Sable for Vladdy. So who do you put behind the plate, Eric? This goes back to what I talked about
Max
last
Stassi,
night.
man.
What?
Max Stassi. Oh, he's 30. Okay, he's 30. Going to be 30. Thanks, Marcus. So he's going to be 30. If you give him a 7-year, he's going to be 37. You could DH. Yeah, of course. You got Tom Murphy. I think Harrison and Luciano gets you freaking Vladdy. 7 years, 200 is fine.
Well, they're not going to want Sable. They're not going to want Wisely.
Guys. Whew.
They need a catcher.
Hiroku, I'd rather have Alonso than Crapman. Turns 30 December 7th. Hey, interesting day.
I'm done with that name, Crapman.
Oh, man, guys, really? Really? Oh, man, I don't know, man.
That's what Ozzy Osbourne says. I don't know.
Would you do that, Glenn? Would you sign Pete 7 years?
Moving right along, Eric.
You wouldn't?
No. We went from Pete's no way to 7 years. Come on, man. Holy cow.
Could you? No, I'm just asking you.
Come on, Eric.
I'm asking you. Can you? Or
Nope.
would you?
No and no. And just put down no for any other Pete Alonso.
Listen to me, guys. Let me spell this one out. I was thinking about this last night.
Come on, man. Jeez.
I was thinking about this last night.
This is why tomorrow's show is going to be a doozy.
Let's hey, you want to do some crazy what ifs and crazy shit here?
Oh, why start now?
So how about this? If the Giants, if they sign Corbin Burns and they're able to get Sasaki, okay? Here, you want to write this down? Let's write this down.
I'll go get the notebook.
I'm writing it down. I got my damn word right here. Hold on. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Share screen. Here we go. Bichette, I think, will cost 2 players. I think both Bichette and Vladdy will cost 2 players. Again, because they've only got 1 year of control left. But let's do this exercise. Let's say that this is the rotation next year.
Uh-huh.
No,
the web, let's see, the rotation: Burns, Ray, Sagano.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to think of this.
Burns, Ray, Sagano. Eric, so if the Toronto Blue Jays said, we'll make a deal with you today.
Hold on.
And it included Logan Webb, and you've got your mitts on the new first baseman. What would you do?
Okay.
Vladdy for Webb. Would you do it?
Vladdy for Webb? Ooh, no.
Oh, geez,
because again, it's the only way you could do that. The only way you could do that is if you actually get an extension. You have to get an extension. That is the problem. Here we go. Come on, Cryptic. Come on, Cryptic. It's not dumb. Here we go. Burns, Webb, Ray, Birdsong, Sasaki. Yes, Ranger.
You're stretching it, Eric. Where did Sasaki come from?
Yes. Listen to what I'm saying.
Where did Sasaki come from?
Listen to what I'm saying. Yes, Ranger 49. That's exactly the road I'm going down. If you got Burns, Webb, Ray, Birdsong, Sasaki, you could trade Harrison. You could trade Roop. You could trade whatever. We got plenty of depth in the starting position to figure that one out. But I think you use Harrison as trade. Because look, if you trade Harrison, let's do this. If you trade Harrison and Luciano for Vladdy, are you losing anything? Because if you have Burns, Webb, Ray, Birdsong, Sasaki, are you going to miss Harrison?
Nope.
No, you're not.
That's what I said. No, you're not.
So listen to me. So if you trade for Vladdy, it doesn't. For example, say that freaking extension doesn't work. You get him for 1 year. Are you missing Luciano and Harrison? You're not. You're not. I'm fine with trading Harrison and Luciano if it's going to bring you back Vladdy again. Then during that year, while Vladdy is playing with the San Francisco Giants, maybe you could convince him to sign an extension during that year. Why not? They did it with freaking Matt Chapman. If he likes it here, then he can extend. If he doesn't like it here, then he could go test free agency. That's up to him. But what I'm saying is if you trade Harrison and Luciano, you're not going to miss those two individuals if Vladdy decides to walk. So I'm saying, Hiroku, they could do that with Luciano. They could put Luciano at first base. Because Luciano still may be somewhat touted. I think you could do that. I think you could get Harrison and Luciano for Vlad. And then next year, here, think about this, guys. So if you have Vladdy for 1 year, say you have him for 2025, he decides to walk. Well, then in 2026, guess who's coming up? It's Bryce Eldridge at first base. So again, yes, you're losing Vlad, but you're going to have Eldridge come up and maybe he does something, maybe he doesn't. But it's not the end of the world if you're trading Harrison and Luciano. Come on, that makes sense to me. If I'm not making sense, someone tell me. And no, there's no point of getting Goldschmidt for 1 year. I don't want that.
Nope.
Marcus, Luciano, 8.9 surplus. Harrison's 29. Vlad's, oh, there you go. See, even Harrison alone gets you Vlad. Again, with trade values. Again, that's if you're taking trade value in consideration. So it gets it done, man. It gets it done. But this is what I'm saying. If the Giants, you go out there, Sasaki is going to cost you nothing. Burns is going to cost you some money, right? If you trade for freaking Vladdy, it's going to cost you some. It's not going to be as expensive as it is when he's a free agent. And you sign Ha-Sung Kim and Hai-Sung Kim. Think about this, guys. Or if you want to, I don't know if you're going to trade for Bichette. They might want to hold on to Bichette, so I don't know. I would rather have Bichette. But hey, if you have to deal with the two Kims for defense, but you still got Vladdy, and if Vladdy decides to extend, you can move freaking Bryce Eldridge to the outfield. You can move Ramos out to right field. You can put freaking Harrison in left field, or Eldridge in left field in 26.
I see a Luciano for Bichette in there, Eric. Some of these trade talks are ridiculous. You're saying give
Luciano
it up.
Would get you Bichette?
Blue Jays will take Luciano for Bichette when Eric. That's if we were the only person who wanted him. You're going to have the Atlanta Braves, the New York Yankees, the Seattle Mariners are always in on those.
Here's the thing:
you gotta
think about this. Where you have to think about this is you're not going to get the best prospects because it's a rental. It's only 1 year of control, and you're able to not to have to trade your best prospect. The Giants could get away. The Giants could get away of trading Harrison, who's probably going to be higher than most people's not number one, right? Oh, I could see it, man. And Come on, get it done.
Mikey says, get Luis Robert Jr., center fielder from the White Sox. We don't have enough. We don't have enough to get him, Mike. We don't have enough.
I don't care. I don't care if we had freaking the best farm system. I would never trade for Luis Robert Jr. The guy is always injured. You want to trade for a guy who's going to be sitting on the bench more than he's out there in the field? No. Hell no.
Marcus, I'm looking at the contracts too. That's why, listen, if the Toronto Blue Jays, if their GM's on the radio in Toronto, and I hear him, Anthony was in here earlier. Anthony, I hear them in Toronto on Rogers, and they're saying, well, we want 5 prospects, high-touted prospects, and I got to believe them. What makes me think we're going to go, you can have a couple of our bums? Come on, man.
You got to remember how this
works. What I call that, Eric, is a lot of wishful thinking. That's all.
For which one?
For anybody, for Bo or Vladdy.
No.
I don't care.
One year. That's the problem. They're not. They either look. This is what the Blue Jays. This is what they're going to have to decide. If they don't, if both of these guys want to go to free agency, they lost them. And guess what? You lose them, you get nothing. Zero. That's why this is going to be like a rental. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to get these guys. It's not.
I think 5 prospects is an arm and a leg.
It ain't going to take 5 prospects to get who?
To get Vladdy.
Get out of here. No way. Not even close. 2 tops.
Oh, come on. They're not going to get more than 5.
2 tops.
The Jays want 5 prospects, Eric.
That's ridiculous. You don't get 5 prospects for a 1-year rental. That doesn't happen. That does not happen. 2.
Eric, we had a 1-year rental and we didn't get anybody for him. So listen, the Jays can do the same thing. Blake Snell.
Because they didn't trade him.
What am I saying? What I say? That's what the Jays can do. They'll say screw you.
And you know what? You know what Snell would have brought back? 1, maybe 2, and that's it. That's it, because it's a rental with only 2 months left in the season. That's it. That's all it would have cost.
Marcus, I know, Marcus. I know, but the Jays are not going to give up their year or their Vladdy Guerrero for peanuts.
Well, then you know what they're going to do? They're going to miss out. They're going to miss out.
The San Francisco Giants are running a circus, and that's all we got is peanuts, man. Oh, what is this? Oh, we can trade Duvall and Luciano and get a big haul. It ain't happening. Our value's not there.
The value is there. The value is there. They're controllable and they're decent. That's what teams want.
They want Luciano.
Oh, 100%. I guarantee you there's teams out there that would take Luciano. There's teams out there that will take Harrison. They're young and they're controllable.
There you go.
I'm telling you, they could get it done.
Let me get Buster I'm going to get Buster on the phone and ask him.
And I guarantee you Buster is probably on the phone trying to figure out how to trade some of these guys.
Oh, I bet too. You got to get rid of these got to get rid of these clowns, Eric.
No. They're not clowns. Come on. These are young prospects that you got to trade.
Eric, Taylor Rogers. I'd get rid of him tomorrow for.
He's not going to get you nothing. You need
exactly. Get rid of him. Clean house.
But you're not. You don't trade someone for nothing. You got to get something in return.
And that's exactly what the Blue Jays are going to do. They ain't trading them for nothing.
Harrison and Luciano have years of control. Years.
Eric. My brother could have years of control, but I wouldn't want him on my team.
That's not
Luciano and Harrison for Vladdy. I'm going to call. Listen, I have to wait till Monday. I am going to call Rogers Radio Monday, and I'll tape it, and we'll play it on the air when I tell them that, my good friend Eric Romo from Giant Sports Talk Live says we should offer you Harrison and Luciano for Vladdy.
Yep.
Because you'll have control, and they're gonna say
100%.
Okay, next caller. Just gonna give me the boot.
Hey, it's all good, man. That's what we do here. It's all good. Now,
Eric and I do this.
Now,
we go for a beer after the show, right? Eric?
Now let's get back to it. They 100% would take Harrison and Luciano over nothing. 1 year of control. Now, are they going to say that on the radio? Absolutely not.
Anthony says it. I agree, Anthony.
It's not going to be a boatload.
It will be a boatload, Eric.
1 year of control.
Eric and
you
his
know what's going to cost you a boatload?
Anthony, you pop in here on a Friday night. I got to work with this. I got to deal with this every show. Every show, Anthony.
No.
Hey, Anthony, you want to come on the show, Anthony? You want to come on the show and help me out here, Anthony? Come on. I'll give you the link. Come on the show with me.
1 year control. You know who's going to cost you a shit ton? You know who's going to cost you 5 prospects? Garrett Crochet. You know why he's going to cost you? Why do you think he's going to cost you about 5 prospects? Take a guess why.
Because he rates up there with Vladdy, Eric.
No, because he's got years of control and he's good. That's why. That's why he's going to get 4 to 5 freaking prospects when they want to trade him.
So do the Dodgers have enough? Do the Dodgers have enough?
Oh, I don't think he's going to go to the Dodgers.
He's going to go to the Dodgers.
No, who? Crochet?
Yeah, that was
no, he's not.
What they were talking about. Do you listen to their sports radio at all?
I've been hearing.
Eric was at the mall today doing his Black Friday shopping. That's what you were doing.
You're the one that said, "Oh, the Mets gave him $660 million. It's a done deal." And what was that? I never
said nothing was a done deal. I said $720 million.
No,
for 12 years.
The Mets offered him $660 million.
Do not believe a single thing this guy says, guys. Holy cow! I'm just going to make him think that I just went home for the night. Why?
You said it. Come on, man. Oh, but Mets offered him $660 million. It was fake news. Fake news. Man, just like that guy is out there saying, "Oh, Juan Soto, he's going to be a freaking Red Sox." Good God, man. Come on, man.
We're going to get painted with that brush. Fake news.
I'll tell you what, though. Think about this. I brought this scenario up. Who thought back in, God, when was that? 2012? Who thought that Albert Pujols was going to sign with the freaking Anaheim Angels? No, I'm telling you.
Anthony, do you want to come on? I want Anthony to come on the show with us.
Because he backs you. I bring up people who don't back me. Look, I could care less.
Hey, I was just trying to get a Toronto Blue Jay perspective. I'm not trying to corner the market in the conversation here. I'm telling you, he's not
going to cost 5 freaking prospects.
As I say,
not for a 1 year rental. No one back. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Like I said, I don't buckle under the peer pressure. I have my own ideas. My ideas do not follow the chat. It just doesn't. Just like how you guys have your own ideas of what you think will work and won't work.
LD,
and that's fine. That's good.
Ramos is an all-star. Guess what? Vladdy Guerrero's an all-star.
I'm telling you, 1 year of control. 1 year of control is not going to bring back a lot.
Oh, LD. Look at
no
that.
way.
Mike, when will the Giants make a move? For God's sake. You know what?
Oh, I know, dude. Soon. Just give it time.
I think they got to make a move just to get Eric off this trail he's on. Jeez.
Whose trail?
Oh, you with some of these moves.
Anyways, let's get back. I didn't even finish what the hell I was talking about.
What were we talking? I don't even know what was the topic today.
Burns. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. With the starting rotation, you could trade Harrison and Luciano and not give a shit about what happens. Honestly, because Luciano's not even part of the he's not even playing. Right?
Absolutely.
Those are the two that you trade. And if you have to throw in some additional pitching or another position player somewhere, then so be it. We'll have to see how it all pans out.
I don't know.
Grand Admiral, Giants will make a move before Glenn comes up with a realistic thought.
The only problem is all of my thoughts have come true in the last 3 months. So
Yaz will bring us to the promised land. There you go.
I threw out the name Sagano. 3 days later, Giants in on Sagano. Well,
He ain't getting Sagano. They're not
they
going
ain't
to get
getting him? I probably not. They'll come in cheap again as usual. He'll go to the Angels
you don't need him.
or the
No,
Padres.
I don't want the reason why I want Burns and Sasaki is because those guys are going to be here 6 years. I don't want Sagano for 1 year and then he's gone. Who cares? What's that going to do?
You think Sasaki comes here instead of the Padres?
Might. It's a possibility.
Yeah, might. Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
He might. Don't agree with you.
That's fine. That's fine. He's not going to he's not going to the Dodgers. And if they want a king's ransom, then maybe they don't even get traded and then they're out. And then they're just going to have to let Bichette and Vlad go to free agency. And now you don't have anybody. So that's a risk they have to take. That's the risk that the Blue Jays will have to take, that the Vladdy and Bichette will both walk. If they ask an astronomical amount, nobody's going to trade with them. Bichette might extend. That's possible. So if Bichette extends, well, then he's not going to get traded. Vlad, on the other hand, could be a different story. I think Vlad is going to get traded.
LD and Justin. Oh my God, they're going at it. Everybody's throwing blows tonight, man. Oh,
hey, it's all good.
Cow.
It's time to warm
this
up.
Eggnog, hey boys. Everybody's into the eggnog. Oh, you know what? If Sasaki goes to the Dodgers, I don't know. See, I'm at a loss. If Sasaki goes to the Dodgers, jeez. How many starting pitchers do they need anyway? They got like 7 or 8 as it is now. Mark Hatton says the Bichette told Alex Pavlovich that he likes Oracle Park. Got thick skin. This is not too cold here. Come on. Yep. Right on, Bacon Tree. Only Sasaki knows where Sasaki's going. He'll decide. He's got plenty of choices. He's got, the problem? He's got choices which include winning atmospheres. The San Francisco Giants are not a winning operation. And you can crap on that statement all you want, but the bottom line is there's the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. And then you look up and you see Arizona, San Diego, and you look way up and see the Dodgers. We're not in the same ball. I just don't see why you might be able to land a Burns. You may be able to get. You think Sasaki's coming overseas and goes, I want to play in San Francisco to get some experience. Ain't happening. Just ain't happening. Oh, by the way, great giveaways coming up in December too, guys.
Christmas is coming to Giant Sports Talk Live. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live beginning December 10th for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We will announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we will draw for a grand prize of a Barry Bonds jersey and 2 tickets to attend a Giants game with Glenn and Eric. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live to pick a number between 1 and 12. Then, on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas, coming December 10th to Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
There you go. There you go. And by the way, guys, whoever wins the contest got to sit between Eric and I. That's the deal.
That's going to be brutal.
That's in the small print.
That
Winner
is
must
going to be
sit between
brutal.
Eric and Glenn.
That is going to be brutal.
Eric and I might be going to blows by training camp, by
the
pitchers
way,
and catchers.
I got access to the what is that called? The trade values.
Cryptic. I hate that word gay. Why would he call us gay? I don't get it. That's gay.
Hold on, let me look this up.
I think he did that the other night too. Niner Empire says, who does those voiceover reads?
That's your buddy.
That's well, he's not a buddy. I have to pay him. That's Ian. Ian works at the mighty Q104 or Q107, Q104, Q104, and he also does work for the country station in Halifax, and I think he's in where Miami, Florida. He makes the big bucks.
I got something here.
Harrison and hell of this, hell of that. Says Harrison and Duvall for Baum.
Alex Baum? What's he play? I thought he was a third baseman. We got a third baseman.
Exactly. So we're going back to what I said last night. Don't be making deals bringing in players we don't need. You bring in Baum or Bohm, whatever you want to call him, and then what are you going to do? You can't. You're not going to get rid of Chapman. That ain't happening. So
here we go. Nice. I got baseball trade values. We're ready to rock with this, man.
Grand Admiral says, how about a real new trade idea?
Here we go.
I don't know. Maybe a good trade idea. Vladdy.
Let's take a look at this, guys. Hold
Atlanta.
on. Hold on.
All right, we'll revisit that after you got that. You got the password. You got the username and password.
Yeah, look at this. All right, let's select a team. Who do you want to select?
There you go.
Blue Jays. How about we select the Blue Jays, right? You got positions, everybody. Here's your surplus. Okay. Who's going to be the second team? Giants.
Atlanta. Oh.
Let's look for a name here. Where the hell is the name? Okay, here we go. Let's go surplus.
And don't be poo-pooing on the numbers, Eric. You're the guy who said we overpaid for Jung-Hoo Lee, remember?
Look where Vladimir Guerrero is in value. Alejandro Kirkus has more value than Vladdy right now.
See, that's why I don't read into those numbers.
You know why? You know what they're looking in, right?
I know, Eric, but
see,
this is a prime example.
That's what they take in consideration.
He's a hell of a player. Better than Vlad. No, I know you're bringing in the duration of the contract bullshit again.
Yes,
I don't care. I don't care. It's the same philosophy as we overpaid for Jung-Hoo. No, you pay what it takes to get him. That's why I don't follow this.
15, right?
I don't follow.
Let's look at the Giants. Who's worth 15?
And this, you know what happens then when the Giants do make a deal? There'll be people crapping on it. Well, the trade tracker said, who cares? Who cares?
Look at that. Look at that.
Go ahead, Eric.
Tyler Fitzgerald has more value. Again, take in consideration the contract. Take into consideration the years of control. Come on, man. Look at this.
Right on, Bacon. I mean, it's common sense. If you want to play by those rules, Eric, then you're going to get outbid every time.
Let's see this.
By other teams.
Look at that. Rejected. One team in this trade is not giving up as much value as they should. Try balancing it out. So the Giants are overpaying with Kyle Harrison for Vlad Jr. And yeah, the Blue Jays, absolutely. Each club could set whatever value they want. I get it. But guess what? They're not going to get very many buyers or sellers, whatever you want to call it.
I think you have to pay for that service, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. LD, you got to pay for it.
Trade tracker. That's Freeman and Otani are too. Yeah, let's go take a look. And
LD, they're not your buddy. You got to pay them.
It's because of their contracts. 100%. Again, that's for trading. That's the reason why. Because when you trade, that's a lot of freaking years and money you got to trade.
There you go, Anthony. There you go. There you go. Blue Jays and their players are worth more than what the site says, Eric.
Okay, and that's fine. But do you think other teams are going to go whatever the Blue Jays say? Absolutely not. You just don't go. You don't go into a negotiation and say, "Oh, that's what you." Okay, well, I guess that's what we got to give up. No, that's not how it works. Of course,
it's a negotiation.
Yes,
but what happens with the San Francisco Giant negotiations? Somebody else will just beat them to the punch.
They may not.
Oh,
it's a new organization. This isn't Farhan.
Screwing around with the Giants again. Okay,
this is a new
let's get
organization.
together Monday, come on down to Atlanta, get a deal.
New organization. This isn't Farhan.
It's the same organization, Eric.
No, it's not.
Selling
it's the same ownership.
Ripping people off today. Ripping people off. Selling $7 tickets today, Eric.
Hey, Black Friday.
$7. Why would you pay $7? I can get them for $5 in about 3 months. February.
Black Friday.
They'll do anything to make it $2.
This is a different organization. Talking about baseball ops, not talking about the ownership. Ownership never changes in any league unless they're selling the team. The ownership is the ownership. This is an entirely different baseball operations outfit. Totally different. We don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah. Try just, make the call, Eric. Make the call.
It's not going to take 5 players to get Vladdy. It's not. It'll take 5 players to get Crochet. Matter of fact, let's look at that real quick. I want to see where his value is.
Marcus, I'm alone. Marcus. And they said we overpaid for Jung-Hoon Lee. We got Wilmer Flores and Lamont Wade playing first base.
Look at where Garrett Crochet is.
Do you remember what I said about this organization on last night's show at the 1 hour, 41 minute mark, Eric? Last night?
What'd
you
say?
remember? And I haven't changed my opinion.
What's that?
What I said at the 1 hour and 40 minute mark of last night's show about.
Would you say at the 1 hour and 40 minute mark?
Why would I say? People can go back and watch the show, find out.
Oh, fair enough. All right, here we go. Oh, you're going to do
101.
Webb and Duvall. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, Crochet, he's worth 47. They say his availability is high. Interesting. This guy is going to cost you 5 players. Anyways, here we go. What was it? Mayo, right? Here, let's
right on, Anthony. The Giants will screw around with this trade value thing. Meanwhile, the Yankees, the Mets, Los Angeles Dodgers, the Angels, Seattle, Padres, maybe they'll all be. You know what, Eric? Here's the problem. I've come up with it. The San Francisco Giants. It's funny. We're just fresh off Thanksgiving, Eric. The San Francisco Giants, they're over at the kiddies table. And the real teams are over here at the grown-up table. The grown-ups table, and there you got the Giants. They're sitting at the little chairs? They're sitting at the kiddies table, Eric. And while we keep going with this philosophy of, well, don't overpay, just give him a pitcher and throw in Luciano. That ain't getting it done, Eric. You want to make a deal with the Jays for Vladdy, you got to go to the big boy table.
Let's see. Let's see what let's see. I'm going to see. Luciano, 8.9. Where is Harrison? Oh, no, he's not. Look at that. He's 29.8. Wow. You're going to get something. I'm telling you, you're going to get something for Harrison. 100%. You're going to get something for Harrison. You don't need Harrison, so go trade him. If you get Sasaki and you get Burns, you don't need Harrison. Can Posey do it, guys? Can Posey do this? Can Buster Posey figure out how to get a trade? Because I think this is going to be one of the big things that the Giants do. I don't think it's just going to be free agency. I think they make a damn trade. Does anyone, what's Vlad and Gosman worth? Let's take a look. Very good, Paul. I like that. Maybe change it up. Blue Jays. I bet you Gosman is not very high, is he? Did I miss him? Whew. You know why Gosman's way down here? Because of his contract.
Big contract, Eric. Yep.
That's why you take that. You take it on. There it is. 2.1. Giants. Who else? I think you said Vlad, right? And get rid of these. And then let's do this.
What the? There we go.
Still, it's an overpay. It's an overpay, according to baseball trade values. And from what I heard, a lot of people use this stuff. Just saying.
Thank you, Abraham.
Wait for Vlad.
Abraham says the site is far from perfect.
True.
It's all about the market, number of teams interested. It dictates the price. This helps
Correct.
hammer home where a value would be, blah, blah, blah.
So
Yes.
if the Giants are overpaying, it's good that it shows that the Giants are overpaying.
Oh, there'd be a lot of Eric.
Are you
if
telling
that-
me
if that's
Come on.
overpay? Well, why are they saying today it's going to take 4 to 5 high-end prospects to get Vladdy?
It's not going to take 4 or 5 high-end prospects to get Vladdy.
But you're not
It's not.
trading him. The Toronto Blue Jays says this is what you're going to give up if you want
They
him.
don't trade
You
him.
want him? That's what you're giving up.
Then
we
they don't
keep
trade him.
Then we
Then you don't
keep
trade
him.
him.
Right.
Yep. Then
That's
we
his
keep him.
value. The value, Eric, the value of something you are trading or selling is only what you want, man.
Look, this isn't fantasy
Worth
baseball.
$5. I ain't selling
This
it for
isn't
$5
fantasy
over $20.
baseball where one specific team is going to win. It's about coming to an agreement between two clubs where it benefits both clubs.
Right.
And it's not about, oh, you take my deal or you hit the freaking road. No, because the Blue Jays understand if they don't have a deal, then Vladdy walks and they're not going to, they probably won't sign him. That's a high possibility.
You guys surprised that Ronnie Bell was cut loose? I was surprised at that.
Who's that?
49er.
No.
And the Sharks put 8 in the net tonight. Woo!
Hmm.
Celebrini had a goal and an assist.
How about that?
Yep, big night.
All right, there we go. That again, it's an estimator. It's an estimator. That's all it is.
Estimation. Yep.
This is going to be interesting to see how this all freaking plays out, though. Not for Harrison Luciano. It's going to cost your number one prospect. It's not going to cost the number one prospect. Not for a 1-year rental. Not a 1-year rental, man. If that happens, I would be shocked. Absolutely shocked. Okay, let's talk about this. Anthony, who did the Yankees give up to get Juan Soto? Did they give up their number one prospect? Did the Yankees give up the number one prospect for Juan Soto for 1 year?
Hey, Niner. No, well, they're not saying that Celebrini is better than Bedard. To the contrary.
Last year, when the San Diego Padres traded What did the Yankees give up their number one prospect? Thorpe, King, Brito, Vasquez, Higashioka. Is any one of those guys the number one draft pick? What did they give away? Who was the best guy? Who was the best guy in those five of Thorpe, King, Brito, Vasquez, and Higashioka? I can't say his name. Higa. King was the best one out of all that, right? Was he a number one prospect? Nope. He was already on the club. Michael King. Yep. Michael King was the most. The other four guys were just dudes. I'm telling you, it will not cost a number one. It will not cost you your number one in your organization. And then Thorpe got flipped from San Diego. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, guys, do not. You're thinking that it's going to cost too much to get Vlad, and it's not. If the Yankees gave that up to get Juan Soto, there's no way in hell that you're going to have to give up a bunch of guys to get Vlad. Thorpe netted Cease. Yep. San Diego worked the trades really well last year. San Diego were pretty damn good with trades. They also got Arias early in the season as well. Well, it looks like we're going to do a trade prediction show. 76% there, Glenn.
Figured
it that is a what that you would call an ass whooping.
That's what we put on a.
That is a
lot of our competition last year. We put an ass whipping on them last year, Eric.
An ass whooping.
Nah.
Was Machado acquired for 5 prospects from Baltimore to the Dodgers? I don't think so.
See, Alfonso. All right, explain something to me, Eric. And I ask this in all sincerity.
Sincerity.
Alfonso says Dodgers didn't give up shit for Betts.
Yeah, they didn't. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they gave him much, did they?
So
Verdugo?
Why is he not a San Francisco Giant?
Don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe they're the ones that maybe again they were higher on their draft picks. But what did Verdugo turn out to be? Is Verdugo some superstar?
Hepatitis says
no, Anthony, you got to be careful with
money.
that because I would agree with Anthony. I would agree with you if it was still Farhan. But Farhan is no longer part of this organization. Are you listening? Farhan is not running the show. Everyone's stuck on Farhan. He's gone. He's vacated the premises. He is no longer part of this organization. This is a different regime, and they're going to do things differently.
Well, if we're not going to trade Logan Webb, Eric, you better think long and hard this offseason on how you're going to improve this lineup. There is no one in this lineup that puts the fear of God in any other team in baseball. You get the Giants with the bases loaded, 1 out, 3rd inning. The other teams aren't running scared, Eric. There's nobody that puts the fear of God in any other team. It's just, oh,
this is going to be interesting. Huh. Ooh, Bailey's worth way more than Bart. Here, I'll show you. Ooh, wow. Hey, you're going to be surprised.
He did not get a fair shake with the Giants, but I'm glad they traded him.
There you go. Oh, here, let me freaking zoom that in for you guys.
Yeah,
a little bit better.
There we go. I can see that now.
There you go. Not even close. Not even close.
Now that's an ass kicking.
That's an ass kicking right there. But it's going to be interesting.
Get this back going, Eric. Look at the value you got in him. If Bailey got his back going.
Oh, dude, his value would go way up. You know why? Because you have control. Clubs value control. I'm telling you. That is 100% the truth. They want controllability.
Then that is why you should say, screw everybody else, every other player in baseball, and you should have every man in on trying to get Roki Sasaki. You want control? There's your guy, Roki Sasaki.
I know.
They'd have him for like 6 years, Eric.
6 years. Cheap.
There's your control, and it's cheap. There's your guy. There's your guy.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I can't, but I can. Holy cow. What a great signing that would be, huh?
That would, seriously, if the Giants are able to get Burns and Sasaki.
And if he is what everybody's making him out to be overseas, Eric, and around Major League Baseball, he'd sell tickets.
Yeah, he will sell tickets. Burns, not so much.
An excitement factor.
Burns will keep you in games. He'll help you win games. But Sasaki is going to be he's going to be, do you want to say Lincecum-ish? Lincecum-ish? No, Lincecum-esque. Lincecum-esque. He's Lincecum-esque. That would be awesome.
Not to poo-poo. Marcus says, listening to baseball on the radio makes you only pay attention to simple stats like batting average, RBIs, and strikeouts. I don't even notice anything statistical. I listen to the radio. When you listen to a baseball game on the radio, it's storytelling. It's theater of the mind, Eric.
It is. But sports radio is different, though.
But he's listening to baseball on the radio. That's what Marcus
I love listening to baseball on the radio, man.
I get so many great stories, and oh my God, Vin Scully. I lost track of what the hell was going on at the ballpark. His storytelling and theater of the mind,
fantastic,
over the top.
Yeah, fantastic.
I was listening to a game, Eric. I kid you not. I don't know if you know this story. I was listening to a game about maybe 8 years ago, and he just broke away from the game, and occasionally he'd hear, "There's a ball," and that's it. He told an entire story from start to finish about Mad Bum finds a big snake on his ranch. And he's always going with the axe. He cuts up the big, like rattlesnakes. So he killed the snake, rips the snake open with his bare hands. There's a live rabbit in the snake. He saves the rabbit.
Wow.
And Vin is telling this story, and I'm just like getting goosebumps. I'm like, because you picture, well, there's Mad Bum. He's ripping the snake open with his bare hands. Dude, that's why I prefer baseball on the radio to television.
Oh, okay. So Anthony says, give him up. You know what? I tell you what. I think you're right, Anthony. I think you're right. I think you're right. Anthony, I'm agree with you because there is someone much, much better.
We've seen it before. Never grows old.
Man, I love that stuff.
Never
I
grows
love
old.
it. I get so pumped up every time I watch that video. When I was putting it together, Glenn, I was like, man, this one's going to be a freaking ringer. Dude.
You're getting your money's worth out of it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It wasn't a one-off, guys, was it?
Absolutely. Could you, honestly, guys, think about this. That's just think about this. Hey, guys, follow me here. Let's not have no Debbie Downer stuff going on here, guys. Let's think about this just for once. Think about this, guys.
It's like a seance.
Yeah, listen. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, think about this, guys. Just think, just for one moment. That's all you got to do. Then you can go back to your reality.
Okay.
Just
you
think.
get full, Eric, you get full coverage.
Can you imagine that the Giants announce that they signed Juan Soto? I mean, just think about that. It's not about, he's not going to sign here. He's not going to. No, let's just think about it. How freaking awesome that would be. That would be absolutely freaking incredible. Again, I'll say this again. No one saw Albert Pujols signing for the Anaheim Angels. Right? No one saw that coming. Who saw that one coming? Nobody did. Everyone thought he was going to retire as a St. Louis Cardinal. No one saw it. No one was talking about it. No one was talking about it. No rumors. Come on. Come on, man. It could be possible. It could be awesome. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Tell me how excited you would be. Posey would be the man if he signed Soto. Oh, my God. Yep. Absolutely. Could you imagine? Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. That would be something. Just saying. Just saying. Now you can go back to your regularly scheduled programming and say that he's going to go to the Mets.
All right. You got it out of your system.
Got it out.
Good.
But, could you imagine the drama, right? The theatrics, the baseball theater, right? I've said this before. You got Juan Soto digging in against freaking Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, screw that. All I can think of is another freaking 12-hour show.
Okay, how about this?
And don't say a 22-hour show either.
How about this? How about this for a kicker? Glenn, Sasaki versus Ohtani at Oracle Park. They both go to the ninth inning. Listen to me. They both go to the ninth inning. Due up in the bottom of the ninth is Juan Soto. And he plants one in McCovey Cove. Sasaki gets the win. Juan Soto walks it off against Ohtani. Yeah, buddy. Come on, man. Come on. Don't tell me that does not get the freaking juices flowing right there, man. Come on. I know it's dreaming. But come on, man.
You never know. You never know, Eric. It'll be a marathon.
Goodness gracious.
How many pitchers are the Dodgers going to sign, guys?
Yeah, I'm the dreamer.
Jeez.
It's good. Hey, guys, stuff's going to be kicking off, man. I'm telling you. You watch. Move over Barry Bonds. Here comes Soto. There you go, Anthony. Absolutely. Let's do it, man. Oh, my God. Could you imagine Juan Soto getting personal lessons from Barry Bonds? Does he really need it? No, but I'm sure he probably could tell him something.
Alfonso coming in hot and heavy tonight. Look at that. Just,
See?
just defer some. All of us.
Hey, Glenn, long as I plant the seed with one person, it can germinate.
It works. See?
It
You
can
won.
germinate,
You won.
man.
Alfonso's all in now.
I was not cryptic. No, I was not. Oh my God. You see what I'm talking about, Alfonso?
Eric the Dreamer.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Look, for those of you who weren't here the other night, I tweeted Juan Soto and Buster Posey that video. That was freaking awesome. That was the best part of the whole damn night right there.
Yeah. Appreciate so many guys coming in too.
Oh, Ibrahim, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. The Giants actually do use deferrals. They just defer winning. Oh, that's pretty good. You see that what makes it so good, Ibrahim, is you got to have an element of truth for a joke to work. And yeah, that hits, dude. That hits. No, Johnny, come on, man. You know what's in there? Some caramel macchiato creamer, some Folgers in your cup, and some sugar. That's it, man. That would be a great fictional writer. Oh man, I don't like fiction per se. I like
military history.
I like learning. I like learning when I'm reading. Don't get me wrong. Is it nice to be entertained? Absolutely. But I just love, in this stage of my life, back in the day, I used to love Tom Clancy. That stuff was good. I used to love that. But I'm more into, I want to read more history type stuff. But that's just what
Clancy. Problem with the Tom Clancy books, Eric, is by the time I get to page 942,
I love it. That's what I loved about it. That's what I loved about it. That's what I loved about it, man. Oh,
yeah, could never quite finish. That's what she said.
Man,
Eric's been smoking. Oh yeah, and edibles.
Come on, man.
Jeez.
Come on.
Rough crowd here tonight, Eric. Rough crowd.
Oh no, man. These guys are awesome. What are you talking about? These guys are freaking awesome.
They're a rough crowd. Yeah, a lot of guys coming in, a lot of new faces, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that, man. This is what it's about, man. It's about coming here and talking baseball.
And there's nowhere else you can do
Giants
this every
baseball
night.
weekend.
There's nobody. We are the only all Giants sports talk right here on the internet, right here on YouTube, and maybe you're on X. Same thing. We're the only one. We got you covered. In fact, we're the only Giants channel talking Giants in the Bay Area, Eric. There's like 6 other channels, and they're in like Las Vegas, Arizona.
Thanks, Alfonso.
Thanks, Johnny. Like, that's what I want. I want to watch a Giants content show and the guys in San Diego. No, thank you. Hang out with Eric.
What's up, Krister? Hey, thanks for participating and leaving some comments in the shows afterwards. Appreciate that. Hey, yeah, good. Speaking of which, I don't say it enough, guys. Make sure you guys, when the show is done, you guys can leave a comment, and I usually read all of them, and I try to respond as many as possible. So yeah, leave a comment. You guys appreciate that. And if you guys make sure, if you're chatting out there, of course you've already subscribed. But if you're not, and you guys are just lurking out there, hit that subscribe. We're out here every single night, 8 o'clock. Do we talk about a lot of the same stuff? Yeah, but that's just the way off-season baseball is, man. It's a place for you guys. You guys want to get your baseball fix? Come here, and we're going to talk Giants baseball. And we get into other stuff too, if it's deemed, like when we talk about the damn Dodgers. But yeah, that's what we do here. And then once the season starts, we're here for every post game. That was rough last year. Just a tad.
Yep.
Ben Bamboo, what is up? Same to you. I hope your Thanksgiving was a good one, Ben.
Hey,
Mine
Ben Bamboo is over
fantastic.
tonight. Woo! I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing? Hope your
to see you,
Thanksgiving was
Ben.
good. You're all loaded up on. Hey, there's leftovers for you guys today, isn't there?
Yes, I had leftovers today.
I'd be working on the turkey soup. That's what I'd be doing.
I had the leftovers today, man. Got some stuffing, mashed potatoes, of course, the turkey, the Dutch crust bread. Love that stuff. From Rayleigh's. Woo!
I like I like making the soup out of the carcass, but you know what? When I was growing up, my mom, did you ever do this, Eric? My mom would make the big, thick turkey sandwiches, but then she'd pour gravy all over it.
Oh, gravy. Yeah.
Stick to your ribs.
Gravy. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Get me hungry all over again.
We're closing in on 2 hours. That means it's my get out of jail free card, Eric. I got to get over to the radio side. I've got 6 minutes to do that.
Ooh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, I got to go get to work. You know,
Fair
when
enough,
the show ends for me, you go watch a movie with the family.
Yeah,
One show ends, I got to go to the other one. So,
man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Anthony says, good spot for the stadium is Belmont or San Carlos on the water. Nice. See? Look at that.
Eric, if the San Francisco Giants keep going in the direction they are, I'm going to be in Belmont. Or Bellevue.
Right on, Anthony. I think you guys understand where I was trying to come with that last night. I hope. I'm not saying
speculation.
I have never said. Here,
I think the hammer's dropping soon.
I tell you what, this is the point I was trying to make. I guess this will make it a little bit easier. I thought about it after we got off. As fans, we have a different view than what the players have, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What did the players see when they're out there on the field? Do they see the view? Do they give a shit about the view? No, you know what they see? A batter's eye, right? They see a batter's eye. They see the fences and the bleachers. They don't see what's out there in the bay. They don't see the city. They just want to come here and play baseball. The park
and when they go home, the only thing they see is that deposit every second Thursday into the bank account.
The fans, on the other hand, they go there for the experience of not just baseball, but the quote unquote, the benefits, right, of the view. So that's where I was trying to get at yesterday, that if you want to get players, you might want to start thinking a different way. Maybe not. Who knows? Whatever. It's up to the organization. And I said that the ownership is filled with a bunch of investors. Okay. They don't care about winning baseball. So it seems. We'll see. We'll see if that changes. It doesn't seem like they care about winning baseball. That's the only thing I'm talking about. Your thoughts on getting rid of Triples Alley and going for a more traditional trim? See, but is that maybe Eddie? I don't know. I wouldn't mind bringing in Triples Alley because it does have an effect. You know, that's a possibility. You could always bring in the fence, but still, it's windy at night. It's the ball still dies, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Money, absolutely. That's the common denominator, right, Anthony?
Real meaning of money ball.
It's all about the money.
Yep, totally.
But you know what? Gosh, dang it. I don't understand why this current ownership. How many of these people were owners during the World Series run? That's what I want to know. I know Larry Baer was, but what about the other people? The other 33 people, were they part of the World Series run? Did they not understand that during those World Series runs, that winning brought people to the ballpark? They sold out, 7 years straight, man?
Yeah.
7 years straight, right? Because they won. That's what brings people here, man. Put a winning product on the field and you'll make money. You don't have to scrimp and scramp by trying to get freaking marginal players and try to wish things. Come on, Giants. Damn.
You know, there's it's a two-sided coin there, Ben Bamboo. You move the fences in, you get rid of Triples Alley, then you're like a lot of other ballparks, right? It's a pitcher's advantage in our ballpark.
I get it.
What do you want? Like,
that makes sense.
What do you want?
That makes a lot of sense.
I think you leave it as it is.
100%. Yeah. I mean, you see. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Especially
if you've got a center fielder with speed out there. We'll see what Jung Hoo does this year. You got a big alley out there. Let Jung Hoo go get it. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie,
right on, man. Look at that. He gives us a sticker. Let me see what the sticker looks like. I could see it here on YouTube. Look at that sticker. It's a pear laughing at us. Right on, Eddie.
Well,
thank you, sir. You're freaking awesome, dude. You're awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you for the laughing pear.
What's wrong, Paul? Paul says, I am in YouTube jail. What did you do, Paul?
Huh? YouTube jail? What happened, Paul?
What's YouTube?
What's going on?
Oh, by the way, Eddie gets his due. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, a beautiful avatar. Where is that? Now, golf course. Is that Pebble Beach? I see it against the ocean. It's got to be Pebble Beach. This is the only form I can speak. What happened? You talking about here on Giant Sports Talk Live, Paul?
I don't get it.
Oh,
No,
Torrey
you're always welcome
Pines.
here.
There it is. 15th hole at Torrey Pines. Beautiful picture, Eddie. Beautiful.
I think I know what Paul. I think Paul's talking about. He's been in another channel, or he's been.
I don't care about that.
he's
I don't
been
care about
out.
that. No, I want to make
You're
sure it
always
has nothing to
welcome
do
here,
with.
Paul.
I don't care. I just want to make sure we have no issues with our channel. That's all I
I
care
don't
about.
think so. Paul's
Paul, you're good here, right?
welcome.
The live shows. I don't get it, man.
I don't get it either.
You're in here. You're not on the quote unquote naughty list.
I did not give you a lump of coal, man. You're
No, because
all
you want to
good.
be chatting on here if you did.
Nope.
That's
I've
weird.
had an itchy finger lately too.
Tell you what, hold on. Let me just take a game.
$7,000. Sasaki wants to join the Giants.
Say,
Oh,
what?
they're all roaring in now. Yeah, we got some Sasaki talk going.
Hey, $7,000. Where'd you hear that? Tell us, please. He's banned like Joe DeMond. No way, man. I don't know. See, how do I do this? I can only do the live shows. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Let me figure it out, man. Here, hold on. Give me a minute. You got it? You got it for a little bit there, Glenn? Just for a minute?
Yeah,
So I figure this one out.
yeah. I'm at a loss. You can try to figure that out. Well, Anthony, our resident Blue Jay fan, is in the house still. We appreciate that. You're along for the ride tonight. Imagine the only channel you go here for a good time, and you have been here for a long time. A little trooper tonight.
Ah.
And by the way, Anthony,
I
if
don't know
you're
what's
a Blue
going on.
Jay fan, are you actually in Toronto, or are you just parts unknown? Where does
I don't know, man.
Anthony hang his hat? Logan says, Glenn, where do I listen to your radio show? You can listen to some of my radio shows on giantsportstalklive.com.
Yeah, go here.
giantsportstalklive.com. There'll be no Eric and Glenn show tomorrow, by the way. Show is preempted for the long weekend, Thanksgiving
Fair enough.
weekend.
Yep.
Everybody's got the day off tomorrow, so Paul says I can do the live shows. I thought once the show's up, Eric, you can just tune and watch at your leisure.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't know what that's all about. Some guy in the bathroom at AT&T Park. Thank you, $7,000. Appreciate it.
We'll take that and run with it. All righty.
Ladies and gentlemen, according to a man taking a leak at what used to be AT&T Park,
Oh my God.
says Sasaki wants to come to the Giants.
We must be at the 2-hour mark. Yep. It always happens. Friday night, a minute and a half from now, all hell breaks loose. Oh, God.
According to John at the John. Yes, there you go. I like it, Ranger.
Hey, you never know. He says Sasaki's a huge Giants sports talk live.
There you go. Woo!
And if he's working on his English with Eric and I, oh boy, keep him away from the kids at Oracle Park.
What is up, low grade hero? Saw you the other night. Welcome. Like I said in our little intro, even Dodger fans are welcome. As tough as that is to say. Yeah, Edmund, gosh, that was a good signing. Edmund is a decent ball player, man. Decent. That was a decent signing for you guys. Are you guys done? Are you guys done? Are the Dodgers done?
The Dodgers are never done. Yeah, I was just thinking of Ippy as well. Yeah, might be the only. It's a dual deal. I ain't coming without Ippy.
You can bet on this being right. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh geez, it's 12:02. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow night, Eric.
See you, Glenn.
See you guys. I gotta go to work.
Have a good one, Glenn. We'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Good show, guys.
Right on. What is up, Tom? How's it going, man? I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, by the way, Tom. Dodgers are never done upgrading. Alfonso, man, truer words can never be said right there. Nick! What's up, Dodger? Dodgers are far from done. Oh, my God. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. Killing me here, guys. What time are we coming on tomorrow? 8 o'clock. We'll be back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock Pacific, Eddie. Every single night at 8 o'clock. Unless we say otherwise. 8 o'clock. What did they say? Interesting. Nothing big. All right. What else we got, guys? I'll finish this up. We've already gone at 2 hours. I could go a little bit longer. Why not? Why not? Get rid of this. Morcana says Dodgers are going to trade for Crochet and Robert Jr. Preparing a turkey sandwich, cranberry sauce or no? Hell no, I stay away from that cranberry crap, man. Cranberry sauce. Yes, Alex, it does sometimes. Cranberry sauce. Man. Soto and Sasaki to LA. No way. Soto is not going to go to LA. No way. No way. Sasaki, maybe, but I don't think so. I think Sasaki goes elsewhere. Would it be nice if he comes to the Giants? Absolutely. Dodgers trying to wake up Babe Ruth from the dead and offer him a deferred cryptic. I like it, man. Dodgers are trying to wake up Babe Ruth from the dead and sign him to a deferred deal. Love it, man. Paul, the Dodgers are looking to get the 9th horseman. Yeah. 4 horsemen ain't good enough, right? Soto wants the East Coast. Soto's going to go wherever they pay. I just don't see the Dodgers paying. Mayo and turkey. There you go, Senior. Senior, now you are cooking. Ben Bamboo. Okay, here we go. One of the saddest things that's happened since the Giants cratered their organization is we lost the legendary Giants LA rivalry. Ben Bamboo. Great point. The team disparity is so large, it doesn't exist no more. Hey, Ben, you know what's fantastic here in this chat? And I don't know if you've noticed it here. Over the last couple of weeks, there's a lot of Dodger fans coming in here saying they miss that rivalry. They want that rivalry to come back. Right now, you know, the Giants and the Dodgers have that historic rivalry, right? Right now, it's not really the play on the field rivalry. That's more Padres Dodgers, unfortunately. But we need to get that back. We need to get back that competition rivalry, not just the historical stuff that comes back, that comes over from New York, but you got to get the matching them toe to toe, man. Oh, I agree, Ben Bamboo. Let's see if Buster Posey can do something, guys. We don't know. See, Alex misses it. Ooh, I'm having some pumpkin pie after this show, by the way. Turkey pot pie with leftovers. Look at that. Eddie, what's up, man? He goes, all these signings by the Dodgers is going to make them use dog shit for Dodger dogs. They're not going to afford anything outside the players and the staff. Man. Hey, right on, Ben. Hey, I appreciate that you found me, man. That's awesome. Me and Glenn are on here every single night, Ben. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock every single night. Come over here, join the conversation, man. We have some pretty good times here. Pretty damn good times. Nick, I'm tired of the Padres thinking they are the Dodgers' rival. The true rivalry will always be Los Angeles and San Francisco. 100%, Nick. Posey's got to bring that back, man. Posey has got to bring that back. You bet, Ben. Man, you're always welcome here, man. Alfonso, rivalry is awesome. And they're both on the same level. That's when it's the best. Correct. 100%. Alex, you want to compete with the Dodgers? Open the wallets. 100%. I agree. Unfortunately, this is what baseball has come to lately. You're going to have to pay. The Giants have the money. There's no doubt about it. Giants have the money to pay. So good. Just go do it. Make more. You can make more later. It's okay. I promise. I promise. You billionaires that own the Giants, I promise you, you'll make more money if you start winning. Anthony, he's been watching for a while. Right on, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting involved in the chat, man. It's fun times. Fun times. Yeah, we yell, we scream, we get a little bit crazy on here, but man, it's just having passion about what we're saying and just having a good time. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Love doing that stuff. Man, I love doing this stuff. It's so much damn fun. Yeah, San Diego and LA has replaced ours, unfortunately. The Canadian tells. I know, Ben. The Canadian yell. Right on, TC. Soto flight watch, Mike. I know, man. That's coming. You know it's coming. Because why? Is he still over here in Southern California? I think he's in Southern California, if I'm not mistaken. We're passionate and frustrated right now. Absolutely, Alfonso. There's nothing wrong with having that passion and nothing wrong with being frustrated. Not at all. Again, we have a right to be over these last 6 years that we've watched. Now let's see what Buster Posey's going to have to turn this around. Granted, can he do it in one off season? No, that might be too much of an ask, right? Too much of an ask. Yeah, I saw that troll from Soto on Instagram. He put on that Celsius, whatever. Yeah, some kind of pharmaceutical thing, right? Isn't that what it was? Thanks, Paul. Ben Bamboo talking about, yeah, I know, man. One win away. Nick, he's a Dodger fan. That's fine, man. I understand San Diego's the new kid on the block, but nothing compares to the history between San Francisco and LA. 100%, man. I mean, that goes all the way back to the days, and we're talking like the 19th century, right? The 19th century. When the Dodgers were the Knickerbockers and the Giants were the Gothams. That's how far back it goes. That's one thing I love about baseball. I just love the history of it. Oh, it goes back further than 57, man. Like I said, I'm talking 19th. We're talking about the 1880s and 1890s. The Knickerbockers and the Gothams. Got to get that back. Look, but let's think about this. And Alex, he can vouch for me because he was here when I was talking about it. The rivalry hasn't always had where both teams are at the same level. It's always been one team has been better than the others. Take, for example, the Giants World Series runs. Lot of jealousy, guys. A lot of jealousy from LA fans between 2010 and this will even go up to 2016. A lot of jealousy. Giants won 3 and 5, right? Dodgers weren't doing a whole lot. So just because the Giants are down right now doesn't mean they can't come back. We got to try. the Dodgers went through bankruptcy. There you go, Senior. That's something we've never, well, actually, Senior, I should take that back. The Giants almost went through that in the early 90s, right? Almost went to freaking Florida. So again, there's ebbs and flows. Very rarely have they been at the same level. Maybe in the 1960s, right? They're fairly even. But God, I just want the Giants to get back up to their winning ways. Johnsons are just real estate guys, not baseball fans. Yeah, Ben. Can't argue that. I can't argue that fact. That's what it feels like, right? It feels like it's like winning is not in their DNA, so to speak. When I mean by winning, I'm talking about baseball winning. Sure, it might be in their DNA to win investments. But as far as putting together a winning baseball club out there, Eric, our turn to be on top right now. There you go, Alex. There you go. And the thing is, it's just not talk. You guys aren't just talking about it. And I'm talking about the Dodgers. You guys are not only, as they say, talking to talk, you guys are walking the walk. Oh, Tom. Fantastic. Yes. Not only was 2024 a rough year on the field, we also lost 2 Hall of Fame Giants legends, Willie Mays and Orlando Cepeda. We are now looking forward to a new positive future. We all need that, Tom. Yes, sir. You are correct. I like it. Absolutely like it. You are correct. I like that. Gilbert Gamboa. What's up, Gilbert? I will agree with Glenn. The Giants build themselves into this mess, and this one goes back to pre-Farhan, and they're trying to get out of that funk. They're trying. I get Bobby Evans made some questionable moves. But you know what you can't question, Gilbert? Bobby Evans at least tried. Farhan was trying to work the margins, so to speak, right? But so to speak, he was. Farhan had a different philosophy in how to build a team. Bobby Evans was trying to get major league players on this team to make a run. Let's not forget either, guys. I mean, come on. Remember 2016? I know Giants fans out there, you guys remember 2016 very vividly. Blew it against the Cubs because they had no freaking closer whatsoever. So what did Bobby Evans do in 2017? They went out there and they got Mark Melancon. Did it work out? Nope. But that was one of the only available quote-unquote closers that was on the market that the Giants needed. It just didn't work out, man. That's just the way it is. So at least Bobby Evans, he traded for Andrew McCutchen. The guy, come on, it's Andrew McCutchen. He traded for Evan Longoria. Did it work out? No. But at least he was trading for major league ball players. And he wasn't trying to work these margins, making freaking 20 acquisitions a freaking week, man. And it didn't do anything. Farhan was absolutely horrible. Couldn't stand that type of baseball. Could not stand it. And I'm glad he's gone. Now I keep on saying this. We got a new sheriff in town in Buster Posey. Let's see what he can do. If he sucks it up, we'll be here to talk about it. I am not afraid of saying, hey, that absolutely sucked. But at this point in time, we can't say nothing because nothing's happened yet. Sure, Dodgers are making these moves. I get it. I understand it. But let's see what the Giants are going to do. All right, what do we got here? Oh, man, dude. 2016, 2017 were the years I had Casilla and Melancon posters on my doors. Unfortunately, they wouldn't close after that. That's pretty good. I like it, Ibrahim. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, same to you, Moji. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. Mine was fantastic. All right. What I got? What I got here? What do we got? Let's go with some of this. Come on. Before we get out of here, come on. There we go. There we go. After being excited for Buster's promotion, I lost hope when our new GM hire was just Farhan's underling. Be careful with that one, because let's think about this, Ben. MHC, I'm going to do MHC this coming up week there, Cryptic. We got some stuff to talk about. Yes, absolutely. Definitely coming up this weekend. Maybe this weekend, maybe the beginning of the week, somewhere around there, for sure. But as far as Manassian, right? I'm a little bit leery as well as that. I'm a little bit leery as well with that. But how much input was Farhan taking from him? Because it seemed like Farhan kind of micromanaged, so to speak. So we don't know what Manassian, he might have been a voice in a room, but was he listened to? Was he followed by Farhan? We don't know. Well, we're going to find out soon enough, because now he's the GM. So let's see what happens. Buster Posey has faith in him. Look, Buster Posey is a winner. We cannot deny that. I've said this a million times. Buster Posey is a winner, and he wants to win. No doubt about it. So let's see what he can do. And then once this offseason is done, then we could talk about how this offseason went transpired. Again, can he do it in one offseason? That's a big ask. All I ask is that you start improving the roster. You got to improve it, right? You have to. You have to do something. You just can't. Look, I said this yesterday. If it's just Corbin Burns and Hassan Kim, I don't know. I get what you're saying, though, Ben. I get what you're saying. And we'll find out. Let's just see what happens. That's all I could say. Let's see what happens, and then we can come back. And so, as they say, we could circle back once the offseason's done, and we could talk about this stuff. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to close this down. I'm going to close it out with the Willie Mays tribute. Thanks to Tom. You got me thinking about that one, so we'll go ahead and when we get out of here, we'll play a Willie Mays tribute that we did here to remember the great Willie Mays. So I'll play that on the way out. But we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, guys. Saturday night. Talk some more baseball. Maybe there'll be some news. Maybe there won't be. But we'll be back here to talk about it all over again, man. This is fun, guys. You guys, again, you like talking freaking Giants baseball? We're going to be here every single night, 8 o'clock, talking about it. All right. Gentlemen, ladies, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock.